You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome along. Today we're unpacking some really fascinating stuff from the worlds of AI, startups, and some surprising business tactics.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. We're trying to connect the dots for you, pull out what's useful.
Exactly. Give you that shortcut to, being clued in. So let's get straight into it.
Sounds good. The AI landscape is, well, it's moving incredibly fast. You've probably seen the news about Anthropic.
Oh, yeah, the revenue figures. $4 billion annually, is that right?
That's the reported number. I mean, it's huge. Really staggering growth.
It really is. But what does that actually signal? Beyond just big numbers, and surely there are challenges that come with that kind of speed.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest, maybe less obvious ones is talent. Keeping the people who build this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we're hearing about leaders from Anthropic's coding tool, Claude Code, actually leaving to join customers like Cursor.
Oh, wow. So they're getting poached by the companies using their tech.
Exactly. And look at Meta, they bought almost half of Scale AI, reportedly for over $14 billion, and then hired away its CEO. It suggests this trend where your major customers can just hire your best people directly.
Right. So vertical integration isn't just a moat anymore. It's potentially a recruiting ground for your customers.
Precisely. Your suppliers become sort of a talent farm rather than just a partner.
That definitely complicates things. And it feels like part of this bigger shift, this services as software idea, the $4.6 trillion opportunity. What's that about?
Yeah, it's this concept that AI isn't just adding features, it's starting to automate entire job roles.
Yeah, like what kind of roles?
We'll think complex customer support, maybe certain types of analysis, the core operation, so the focus shifts. It's less about the shiny feature set and more about embedding the AI, integrating it deeply, and proving the outcome.
For proving the outcome. So value needs to be demonstrated much faster.
Much faster. And it means things like pre-sales and post-sales activities start to blend together. You might be doing heavy customization before you even have a contract.
That sounds intense. And I guess pricing changes too.
It has to. It moves away from just paying for access towards paying for the actual results, the outcome the AI delivers.
Okay, that's a massive shift. Which brings us to, well, how do you even measure if a business is healthy in this new world? Traditional metrics might miss things.
Right. And sometimes the vital signs are unconventional, like there's this piece on cold emailing billionaires.
Okay, I'm listening. How does that relate?
Well, the point isn't about just asking for something. It's about understanding the value exchange. 90% of the work is figuring out the trade, what you want, sure, but crucially, what's in it for them.
I see. So it's about framing it as a mutual benefit.
Exactly. You need to show competence quickly, be super clear on the ask and their value, be upfront about your own interest, and just, show you've put in the effort. It's a proposition, not a plea.
Makes sense. Less begging, more strategy. And then there were these weird ratios.
Yeah, Andrew Chen's idea, like meetings per decision. Your standard KPIs might look fine, but if it takes your team 15 or 20 meetings to make one decision, yeah, that's a sign of decay. Healthy teams might do it in, say, 3 to 5 meetings. These oddball metrics can actually flag problems way earlier than the usual dashboards.
Interesting, like an early warning system for organizational sludge. Okay, moving on. There's this classic tension executives face. Grow fast, but spend nothing. How do successful leaders handle that kind of paradox?
Well, the insight here is that really senior leaders often don't rush to pick a side. They don't see it as an idle problem to be solved immediately.
So they don't just compromise?
Not necessarily. They treat the paradox almost like a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
They ask different questions like, okay, what would it actually take for us to achieve both? It's about operating comfortably within that tension.
Holding two competing ideas at once.
Exactly. The companies that really succeed often manage to hold those competing priorities simultaneously. It's a skill.
A skill indeed. Okay, last big topic. AI and our brains. There was that study about ChatGPT maybe leading to less brain activity. What's the story there? Should we be worried?
Right, the MIT study, it did find some correlation between using AI for writing and reduced brain activity and retention in that specific task.
Yeah.
But, and this is a big but,
Okay.
the study had limitations. Only 54 students writing short essays, just 20 minutes, in a lab. It's not exactly real-world complex problem solving.
Fair point. So what's the real takeaway then?
I think the key is how you use AI. It shouldn't replace your thinking, it should challenge it. Use it like a sparring partner.
A sparring partner, how so?
Like use it to poke holes in your arguments or generate completely different approaches to a problem you're stuck on. It should push you to think harder, deeper, not just outsource the effort. Keep yourself mentally engaged with the tool.
Got it. Use it to augment, not abdicate your thinking. Okay, so we've covered a lot. AI market dynamics, unconventional business health checks, handling paradox.
It's quite a mix, all pointing towards needing new ways to think and operate, really.
Absolutely. Which leads to maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah, how could you take something like that idea of holding competing priorities, or even tracking a weird ratio like your own meetings per decision?
Yeah.
How could you apply that not just at work, but maybe in your daily life to make better decisions or understand things more deeply? Something to ponder.
Spoken Tech for your ears.